Giving people clarity allows them a sense of where's the boat going and how do I help to steer it in the right direction. So I see a lot of noise in organisations, a lot of stuff, a lot of things to be done, but not a clear sense of why they need to be done, and helping people to work out the best ways in which to do them. And so for me it is about really being clear about what it is you're trying to achieve and why. And that why is really important as well, and that often gets lost. Assumptions are made about why we're here. Don't make any assumptions. Again, don't assume you understand what people in your organisation are thinking, doing, and what's motivating them. So it's about re-clarifying some really, really simple things, but get that clarity there first before all the layers of complexity come in. I think there are so many new initiatives, new projects come in, and it's important that each of those come in to go, well, has that changed basically what we're trying to achieve? Or are we still trying to achieve it? So let's be clear, we're still trying to achieve it. There's almost a reluctance to state the obvious, I would say.
Why is that?
Is it perhaps a sense that a leader should be doing something intellectually complicated and sound very grandiose? I don't know. For me, that's an old-fashioned view of leadership. I don't know. I think there are assumptions that we make. If it's clear to me, then it must be clear to other people. Again, that sort of forgetting that communication is not just a sort of one-way street, that it's a whole process of allowing people to hear and understand and get on board and work out what it means for them, and then they'll start to do something. And it's those different stages, I think, that are really important for a leader to communicate. Whereas there can be a sense of, I've given the message, that's done, I'll move on. Whereas of course the message is a much longer process, and once you've got to the end you sort of need to come back and start again clarifying what you want to do. So again, perhaps a fear of overstating the obvious. In my mind you can't overstate the obvious, and I'm generally encouraging leaders to be clearer more times, to keep relating it to individual jobs, to the mission of what you're trying to achieve, not to make the mission too generic, to sort of bog down in language that then doesn't mean anything to an individual. Again, a common challenge that we see. Values of companies that are generic, and you're thinking, what does that mean for me? Again, keep coming back to very simple language again. For me, leadership is about making things really quite simple, which is not easy to do.